So today we're going to talk about sharing your screen, sharing those pictures and memories that you have either from your phone or from a desktop in a Zoom meeting. It's really not that tough. So all of us can be sharing these fond memories with one another. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here you see on the screen, and I'm going to look down a little bit from the camera, but here you can see on the screen, I'm right here talking, and then this is a picture of my cell phone. So this is the other person that's involved in this conference. Notice we have two participants here. So we have two participants in the call. One is me here, and then the cell phone is another one. So you can we're going to go through this scenario throughout the entire video so you can kind of get the feel of what it's like from both ends of the experience. Now, for this example, I am here. I am the host of the meeting, meaning that I sent you on your cell phone a URL to connect to this meeting. So I am what they call the host. You are the participant. So the first thing that I need to do as a host is I need to go in to where it says share. See that arrow right next to it? And I just need to click right here, all participants. That's it. And then when I'm done, I can just click close. Now what that enables me to do from my phone is to share pictures so that me as a participant, now I'm going to show you here because all you're looking at is the video. Let me show you what the phone actually looks like. Now this back shot is what the phone is looking at, right? So that would be a picture of you, I guess, the participant, right? I happen to be shooting outside. But here you're seeing me because I have my video on as the host. If I turned my video off as the host, you would no longer see me, right? Oops. Except I have to do that. And now you just see that logo for Technology Milestones. So here I'm going to turn back on my video so that it doesn't get too confusing for everybody. And here, note, we're looking at the phone itself. But now I want to share. Now I just click here on share. And then I go down to what I want to share. And let's just say I want to share from my photos. These are photos that I just took that I want to share with everyone. So here I just click allow. I go to photo. I go to my gallery, and now I can see my different photos that I have in my gallery. I can just click on whichever one I want. Let's just say this one. And now I'm sharing again, right? So it's a little hard to show you because I'm on both devices, right? So, but that's basically what you're seeing from the phone and to here. Now, let's stop sharing on the phone, and let's go over and just share as the host. So I want to share from my computer. Remember, this is the actual phone. I'm going to stop the camera there on that one. So that represents the phone, right? The cell phone, this right here. All right, and you can see me because you're on the cell phone and I'm here in the office. So here, let's go ahead and share our screen, and we're just going to share some photos. So we're going to click on share, and here we're going to share Google Photos. Okay, so this is a Google Photo Drive. Now notice that there's a green line around it. This indicates that I am sharing. And when we go back to view the screen here, we can see this is what we're seeing, right? From my cell phone. So let me go ahead and minimize that so you can kind of see that a little bit better. Let's do that, and let's do this. All right. So this is the cell phone. This is my computer. So I'm sitting at my computer right here, and I'm sharing pictures here that you're seeing on the cell phone. Now, isn't that wonderful? All right. So you can share. I'm sharing from home and sharing with you and having a conversation about these wonderful pictures of this beautiful Sophia. So that's kind of how you share in between. And you know that you're sharing because you have a green dot there. I can also share other things from my screen. So let me click on this. And I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to drag this back over so you can see. So this little toolbar is going to pop up. It's going to go on your screen somewhere. And I'm just going to hit stop sharing or new share. So in this case, I'm just going to hit new share. I'm going to say, okay, now I'm ready to share this movie. So I'm going to click on that movie right there. I'm going to hit share. Now, you can't see the green line anymore, but you see that the movie's being shared on my phone. There's the movie. I'll drag it into your view so that you can see it. Now watch what happens over here on the mobile device. I'm going to hit it. Now there's a little bit of a lag, as you can see. We're playing a game of Monopoly, and Nicole has asked Jackson to do something silly. All right, so, but we can view the whole movie right here within our environment. So remember, the green line indicates that we're sharing. Notice here that we're still sharing there. Now, if for some reason I close this, I'm the host, I close this, the sharing stops, right? So that's one way to stop the share. You can just close the window that you open. Let's do one last share before we leave. So here, I'm going to share from a folder. Notice here that it's a folder. It looks like a folder right there, right? See this? Looks like an Edge browser, and the video we took off, but it looked like a movie. So I'm just going to share this. So I'm going to click on there once, or I can double click. I'm just going to hit share. Now we can see here is what I'm sharing, right? This is the screen that I'm sharing now. And again, notice that the screen is highlighted in green, right? So here's Austin with Sophia and Sophia again. So I'm sharing pictures from my local hard drive. I could click on downloads and share, anything that I like, right? But in this case, and notice how it's changing over here, I just want to share this. So I could share that, and if I wanted to share the file in there, I could double click on the file. But notice if I double click on the file, it doesn't appear here. So this is the key takeaway from this video when sharing, just something to realize, is that when you're sharing that file, now that file did open up. Do you see it right there? But I don't see it. Why don't I see it? Because the green box is not around it anymore. If I wanted to see just this file right here, this photo number right here, I would go New Share. I would find that photo number, which is right there. I would click on that and click Share. Now notice the green line goes around that box, and notice it's appearing there for me to see on my cell phone device. Pretty neat. If I want to stop this share, I just simply go to Stop Share. And now I'm back at the camera view, and if I wanted to turn on the camera here, I could see the top of the ceiling, right? Well, we were looking outside earlier. Okay, so that's just the cell phone view, right, of the camera in here. So that's as easy as it is to share. It's very simple to share either from your device or from your as a host or from your cell phone itself. It works very, very easy. So just click on share and share those memories with those you love. I think you're going to find that it's really enjoyable. The key thing to remember is if I'm sharing something in a folder, this is a folder, I want to have everything open and available to me that I can click around because the share stays consistent. If I'm sharing something in a browser, for example, let me show you here real quick. One last share. We're going to click on here. We're going to go back to the browser, which is Sophia. I'm going to click on share. Notice here that she is shared, but I could go over to Google and say, hey, I'm going to travel. Would you help me? And I could be talking to somebody while I say I want to go to Los Angeles, California. And notice that it's all coming up. This is an interactive discussion that I can have with anybody right on the phone.